morning, Arties. I'm Quinn Sparenbrick.
And I'm Emma Harris, and you're watching
Fast Forward News. Today is Friday, May 6, 2022.
This is our 27th edition of Fast Forward.
Emma, can you believe that we only have one more Fast Forward segment after this?
Are you serious?
Yes. Guys, we only have 3 weeks of school left, so let's finish strong.
That's right. Today we want to start things right away with amazing response we had to our Mother's Day special segment.
To those of you who are new to our Fast Forward announcements,
welcome! Yes, welcome to Fast Forward. And please feel free to subscribe to our Fast Forward YouTube channel to stay up to date with what's happening in and around our school.
Without further ado, please enjoy these photos and messages from our students and staff here at John R. Wooden School to the special mothers and mother figures in our lives.
Wow! Thank you to all who participated in that tribute to the mothers and mother figures in our lives.
Absolutely. Happy Mother's Day to you all.
Guys, once again, welcome to our 27th edition of Fast Forward.
Next up is our sporting casting group, who have detailed reports on our Wooden Spring sports.
Here to report on this action are this week's sports anchors, Morgan, Keely, Addie, and Blake.
Take it away, guys.
Thanks, Quinn and Emma. I'm Morgan Harris.
And I'm Keelan McCown. Guys, we're here to fill you in on Wooden Spring sports action. Morgan, let's start with our Wooden softball teams.
Sounds great, Keely. These two teams were having a phenomenal season.
They absolutely are. These girls are on fire.
Both our 7th and 8th grade softball teams played against Edgewood last Thursday night.
That's right. The 7th grade team improved their perfect record 5-0 with a 5-3 win over Edgewood.
Angelia Burkhart pitched 3 innings, allowed 8 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 3 strikeouts.
Nevaeh Dillon pitched the last 2 innings for the save, allowed no hits, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts.
As for the hits, Gracie Buckley went 2 for 2 at bat, and we had 5 players with 1 hit each.
That's right, those with 1 hit each were Tessa Crumley, Angelia Burkhart, Bellany Blondell, Nevaeh Dillon, and Lainey Cole.
Unfortunately, our 8th grade girls got the first loss of the season Thursday night with a score of 3-0 against Edgewood.
Grace Cook pitched 4 innings, allowing 5 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts.
Our 7th grade baseball team also competed last Thursday night against Monrovia.
The boys lost in a tough battle with the Bulldogs with a final score of 6-8.
Coach Lindsay reported that this game came down to the very last inning.
Kyson Button and Landon Casey both got hits.
The Hardies had a great fielding by Caden Loxton, who had caught many fly balls at center field. In addition, Riley Butler made some great plays at third base.
On Monday, our Woodland boys golf team defeated Greenwood Middle School by the final score of 188 to 196.
Coach Carter said, and I quote, "These kids played really well and did a great job of getting focused when the venue had to change. We had some really good play with several players shooting their best scores of the season."
Mason Dotson shot a 42 last night.
Other scores in the match were Dylan Hall with 47, Liam Roth with 49, Cameron Payne with 50, and Jace Hammonds with 53.
Evan McGauley, 54, Calvin Dilly, 55, Logan Whaley, 57, Jude Ralph, 58.
To complete our spring sports coverage for this week, we will send it down to our sportscasters in the gym.
That's right, they will bring you coverage from all our sports teams and the competitions from Tuesday and Wednesday.
Over to you guys.
Thanks, Boyden Keeley. I'm Annie Carolus.
And I'm Kinsey Russell. We're going to report on Wednesday night's games and matches and meets.
Yes, to start out with, the track and field team competed in Morgan County meet on Wednesday, taking on Morrisville, Paul Hadley, and Monrovia and Eminence.
Our Arties took 3rd place in the meet.
When reporting on the meet, Coach Beltran said, and I quote, "The weather was great and all the athletes did their best."
It was really fun, and I can't believe that we only have 1 more week of track left.
I know, that's crazy, and great job on the track team, Kinsey.
Aw, thanks so much, Addie.
You're welcome, and now on to our tennis team.
Yes, our tennis team won against Decatur on Thursday night.
They sure did, they won big.
Our varsity and JV squads completely shut down Decatur last night. The varsity won with a score of 5-0, and our JV won with a score of 1-0.
Individual stats for our singles players were number 1 singles player, Addie Dean, won 8-3. Number 2 singles player, Libby Hendrick, won 8-2. Number 3 singles player, Sarah Giles, won 8-2. And singles player, Haley Hickman, won 5-4.
Individual stats for our varsity doubles players were number 1 doubles team of Blakely Schwab and Natalie Poor won 8-5, and the number 2 doubles team of Maddie Schulz and Grace Neese also won 8-5.
In addition, Emma Green and Emma Peterson won against fellow team members Evie Scott and Kinsey M. Graham 5-4.
Great job, tennis team. Way to cook up those Decatur Hawks.
Heck yeah, and softball on Wednesday night, our 7th and 8th grade teams rallied each other in a super close and fun game at home.
The 8th grade team beat the 7th grade 6-5 in 7 innings.
It was an absolutely great night for our softball. There was an awesome crowd that showed out for this game, and it was so fun.
No stats were taken at this game with these 2 amazing teams. These ladies were just there to play ball. Way to go, ladies.
That's a wrap for our coverage on Woodland Wednesday's night sports action.
Now down to Morgan and Blake, who will bring us our Woodland spring sports schedule for next week.
Next week, we will bring you coverage of last night's baseball game against Springfield, softball game against Paul Hadley, track and field junior mid-state, and the tennis match against Decatur.
Now let's take a look at our Woodland Spring sports schedule for next week, May 9th through May 13th.
Monday is a super busy night for our Woodland athletes.
Yes, it is, Morgan. On Monday, May 9th, our 7th grade baseball team will play against Paul Hadley. 8th grade softball team will play against Paul Hadley. Our tennis team will face Paul Hadley.
In addition, our track and field team will compete against Franklin Community, and our golf team will square off against Decatur.
On Wednesday, May 11th, our 7th grade baseball team will play against Greenwood. Our 8th grade baseball team will play Cascade, and 7th and 8th grade softball teams will compete against Perry Meridian.
In addition, our track and field team will start off the first night of junior mid-states, and our golf team will compete against Indian Creek.
Finally, on Thursday, May 12th, our softball teams will play Plainfield. Track and field teams will finish their season with a final night of junior mid-states. Tennis team will wrap up with their season with junior mid-states.
Good luck to all of our athletes as you finish up the spring sports season.
Yes, good luck, everyone. Finish strong and try your best.
That's a wrap for this week's sports coverage.
Let's take a moment and recognize this week's birthdays.
Sounds great, Blake. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Happy birthday! Good morning, Donnerwood. I'm Cadence Tinsley.
And I'm Audie Taylor, and we're here to report
News from the Office. We know that Mr. Kutchoff already mentioned the results of the Junior Academic Super Bowl contest earlier this week, but this news was huge.
It really is, Cadence. We're going to share the information gained with much-deserved photos of the group as they truly deserve much recognition.
Last Saturday, our Wooden Academic Super Bowl team traveled to Plainfield Community Middle School, where they competed with nearly 20 other local schools.
Although there were only 20 schools at Plainfield site with our Arties, statewide results were compiled, and state champions were named in each of the 4 competition classes.
The results that our Wooden team placed 22nd overall in science, coached by Mrs. Beltran.
We placed 9th overall in the English category, coached by Mr. Denning.
Our team placed 5th overall in math, coached by Mrs. Chrismore.
And we placed 1st in the state in the social studies category, coached by Mrs. Cushing.
Now, Audie, you mean that these placings are how our team placed at Plainfield against those 20 teams, right?
No. These placings are how our team placed overall in the state of Indiana.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Wow, congratulations, John R. Woodham Middle School Academic Super Bowl team.
Absolutely. Congratulations and keep up the great work.
Great job to you too, Audie.
Thank you so much, Cadence.
In other news, on Monday and Wednesday of this week, our Wooden College and Careers prep classes, taught by Miss Settle, traveled to Indianapolis to visit the Lift Academy. Students experienced pilots in training and professors actually starting the propellers on the planes.
In addition, these classes witnessed the skillful mechanics of learning the technological and vocational workings of the plane's engine and other moving parts.
Ms. Settle reported that the students even got the incredible opportunity to sit in and experience the flight simulator.
That's right. Some of our classmates flew a Boeing 737 in a flight simulator with realistic movement, sounds, visuals, and controls.
Yes. Flight captains instructed our students as they navigated various obstacles and weather conditions.
This college and careers prep class sounds awesome.
It really does. Are you taking this class next year, Audie?
I absolutely am, Cadence. I want to see what all opportunities there are out there for me.
Exactly. Me too.
College and career prep classes, here we come. Students, don't forget, Student Council is selling snow cones today at lunch for just $1.
That's right. Don't forget your dollar. As we wrap up this news from the office, we have a couple of reminders.
Yes. First of all, we will have part 3 of our summer birthday celebration at the very end of our announcements today.
This week, we are recognizing those with birthdays from July 4th through July 31st.
That's right. So please don't shut off the announcements so that these students get their birthday recognitions.
And as of today,
there are only 14 days left of school. That's right. Only 14 days left. I can't wait until school's out.
Me too. Guys, I think this is all we have for news from the office.
And remember, to those of you who wonder whether the glass is half empty or half full,
you're missing the point.
The glass is refillable. Bye!
Okay.